torchlight flickers on the edge of town. Autumn leaves are slowly falling down. I watch the shadows stretch across the lawn, waiting for the day to finally be gone. You bring a cup of cider to the door, saying we don't need to hurry anymore. The amber painted in the evening sky reflects the quiet comfort in your eye. And the clock is ticking, but we don't care. There's a subtle magic in the chilly air. Let the rush of the world just wash away. We've got nowhere else to be today. We are fading into gold. Watch the tapestry unfold. Every story that we've told, woven in the autumn cold. And as the daylight starts to bend, I don't want this hour to end. In your arms I'm growing old, fading into gold. The truck is parked beside the gate. We talk about the hands of time and fate. You laugh at how my sweater is too big and pull a burr from a fallen maple twig. It's the little things that anchor me to you. The way you see the silver in the blue, a masterpiece of ordinary grace, written in the lines upon your face. And the clock is ticking, but we don't care. There's a subtle magic in the chilly air. Let the rush of the world just wash away. We've got nowhere else to be today. We are fading into gold. Watch the tapestry unfold. Every story that we've told, woven in the autumn cold. And as the daylight starts to bend, I don't want this hour to end. In your arms I'm growing old, fading into gold. Up the green, we'll keep the fire burning in between. The memories we gather in the light will carry us across the darkest night. Yeah, we'll be alright. Just you and me, letting go, fading into gold. Breathe out. The midnight moon is spilling on the floor. I hear the wooden settling of the door. The city sirens echo far away, but in this little room I want to stay. I count the little freckles on your spine and trace them with this fingertip of mine. You shift a little, dreaming in the deep. I'm wide awake just watching you asleep. There is a rhythm in the way your chest will rise, a quiet sanctuary hiding in your eyes. I never knew that silence could be sweet until you tangled up your legs in the sheet. Now I am close enough to breathe, the very air that you exhale, wrapped in the safety that you weave, a fragile ship without a sail. I drop my anchor in your space, I find religion in your face. Nothing up my sleeve, just close enough to breathe. Close enough to breathe. The radiator hums a steady tune, a lullaby beneath the silver moon. I smell the hint of cedar in your hair. There is a fragile comfort hanging there. I used to build a wall around my heart, afraid to let somebody tear it apart. But you just walked right in and sat right down and turned my lonely kingdom upside down. There is a rhythm in the way your chest will rise, a quiet sanctuary hiding in your eyes. I never knew that silence could be sweet until you tangled up your legs in the sheet. Now I am close enough to breathe, the very air that you exhale, wrapped in the safety that you weave, a fragile ship without a sail. I drop my anchor in your space, I find religion in your face. Nothing up my sleeve, just close enough to breathe. Don't da 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 don't da 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 don't da 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 Don't wake up yet, just let me memorize the heavy lashes resting on your eyes. I wanna freeze this second in a jar and keep it like a captured shooting star, so perfectly still, 'cause I am close enough to breathe, the very air that you exhale, wrapped in the safety that you weave, a fragile ship without a sail. I drop my anchor in your space, I find religion in your face. Nothing up my sleeve, just close enough to breathe. Just breathe, I'm right here, close enough to breathe. Ta-da-dum. The coffee on the nightstand losing steam, you're pulling me back into your dream. The alarm clock tried to warn us at 8 a.m., but I just hit the snooze and tried again. There's a sliver of the sun between the blinds, leaving all the Monday stress behind. Your t-shirt is a mile too big for me, but it's the only thing I want to be. The world outside is spinning way too fast. They're chasing down a future that won't last. Let them have the traffic and the noise. I've made my choice. I wanna stay tangled in the morning, with your arms wrapped around my waist. Without a single warning, I'm addicted to the taste of lazy Sundays, messy hair, like we haven't gotta care. Let the daylight keep on dawning, I'll be tangled in the morning with you. You kiss the little space behind my ear and whisper silly secrets I can hear. We're making up a language of our own inside this tiny bubble we call home. The dog is whining softly at the door, but we can give him just 5 minutes more, 'cause gravity is heavy on the bed, and I just wanna rest my heavy head. The world outside is spinning way too fast. They're chasing down a future that won't last. Let them have the traffic and the noise. I've made my choice. I wanna stay tangled in the morning, with your arms wrapped around my waist. Without a single warning, I'm addicted to the taste of lazy Sundays, messy hair, like we haven't got a care. Let the daylight keep on dawning. I'll be tangled in the morning with you. Maybe tomorrow we'll be adults again, put on our shoes and play pretend. But for right now the universe is small. It's bounded by this bedroom wall, and I don't wanna move at all. Wrapped around my waist. Without a single warning, I'm addicted to the taste of lazy Sundays, messy hair, like we haven't got a care. Let the daylight keep on dawning. I'll be tangled in the morning with you. Tangled with you. Let the coffee run cold. Let's go. 2 a.m. The pavement is a ghost. We are leaving the familiar coast. Windows rolled down, swallowing the breeze, passing by the silhouettes of trees. The dashboard lights are glowing softly green. You're the finest driver I have seen. Hand upon the wheel, the other holding mine. We are crossing over the county line. I don't know exactly where we're bound, but I know that I'm safe when you're around. Leave the map unfolding on the seat. Follow the rhythm of our heartbeat. We are chasing the sunrise, driving through the velvet dark, looking for a new prize, guided by a little spark. Let the rearview mirror fade away. We're driving straight into the day, with the hope wide open in our eyes. We are chasing the sunrise, chasing the sunrise. Oh, the radio is playing something slow, an old acoustic song from years ago. You hum along but get the lyrics wrong. I laugh and tell you that you ruined the song, but I wouldn't trade this moment for the world. Just a reckless boy and a runaway girl, finding our salvation on the run, racing to the edges of the sun. I don't know exactly where we're bound, but I know that I'm safe when you're around. Leave the map unfolding on the seat. Follow the rhythm of our heartbeat. We are chasing the sunrise, driving through the velvet dark, looking for a new prize, guided by a little spark. Let the rearview mirror fade away. We're driving straight into the day, with the hope wide open in our eyes. We are chasing the sunrise, and the sky is turning purple now. A little pink is creeping through the cloud. We made it through the longest night. Now everything is bathed in light. Everything is right. chasing the sunrise, driving through the velvet dark, looking for a new prize, guided by a little spark. Let the rearview mirror fade away. We're driving straight into the day with the hope wide open in our eyes. We are chasing the sunrise. Forget the sky. The weatherman said snow is coming down, a heavy blanket covering the town. The branches on the oak tree look so bare. There is a biting frost inside the air. I button up my coat and walk outside, nowhere for the fragile things to hide. But by the wooden fence, to my surprise, a splash of yellow catches my own eyes. Against the odds, against the freezing cold, a little bit of magic to behold. It reminds me of the way we survived, keeping the spark between us alive. We are wildflowers in December, blooming when the world is turning gray. A tiny little fire from an ember, refusing to be quietly blown away. When everybody says the ground is frozen dead, we push up through the icy earth instead. A stubborn kind of beauty to remember. We are wildflowers in December. Wildflowers. Remember when they said we wouldn't last, that we were just a shadow of the past. They analyze the logic and the signs, but they can't read the poetry in our minds. We took the bitter winds and held our ground when all the other leaves were falling down. Your hand in mine is a defiant root, bearing the sweetest kind of winter fruit. Against the odds, against the freezing cold, a little bit of magic to behold. It reminds me of the way we survived, keeping the spark between us alive. We are wildflowers in December, blooming when the world is turning gray. A tiny little fire from an ember, refusing to be quietly blown away. When everybody says the ground is frozen dead, we push up through the icy earth instead. A stubborn kind of beauty to remember. We are wildflowers in December. Let the blizzard roar, let the north wind blow. We found a way to blossom in the snow. There is a strength inside the fragile things, waiting for the melody the winter brings. Oh, the winter brings. Turning gray, a tiny little fire from an ember, refusing to be quietly blown away. When everybody says the ground is frozen dead, we push up through the icy earth instead. A stubborn kind of beauty to remember. We are wildflowers in December. Just you and me, defying the frost. Wildflowers in December. The gravel crunches soft beneath my shoes. I've got nothing left to hide and not to lose. The crickets sing a chorus in the pine, a familiar little melody of mine. I left the engine cooling by the gate. I didn't want to make you wait too late. The amber glow of street lights guiding me down the winding dirt road toward the sea. I feel the evening breeze against my skin, wondering what kind of mood you're in. Every step is heavy with the weight of time, but the anticipation is a sweet uphill climb. I can see your porch light cutting through the dark like a beacon calling to my weary heart. It's only half a mile to you, just a little stretch of dusty avenue. I am walking down the shadows of the past, praying that this fragile night will last. I've crossed 100 bridges in my mind, leaving all the heavy sorrow far behind. Now the sky is painted midnight in the blue, and it's only half a mile to you. Half a mile to you. I think about the letter that you sent and all the quiet moments that we spent. You said the wooden swing was finally fixed, and you made a batch of lemonade you mixed. I smell the honeysuckle on the breeze, dancing with the rustling of the trees. It's funny how the longest journeys end in the quiet, simple presence of a friend. I pull my cardigan around my chest, knowing that I'm walking toward my rest. Every step is heavy with the weight of time, but the anticipation is a sweet uphill climb. I can see your porch light cutting through the dark like a beacon calling to my weary heart. It's only half a mile to you, just a little stretch of dusty avenue. I am walking down the shadows of the past, praying that this fragile night will last. I've crossed 100 bridges in my mind, leaving all the heavy sorrow far behind. Now the sky is painted midnight in the blue, and it's only half a mile to you. 400 yards, 300 more, I can see your shadow moving by the door. My heart is beating like a tiny drum. I promised I'd return, and now I've come. Oh, I have come. It's only half a mile to you, just a little stretch of dusty avenue. I am walking down the shadows of the past, praying that this fragile night will last. I've crossed 100 bridges in my mind, leaving all the heavy sorrow far behind. Now the sky is painted midnight in the blue, and it's only half a mile to you. Almost there, I see you smiling. Half a mile to you. Golden hour stretches across the floor. A slanted beam of light sneaks past the door. I sit in silence on the velvet chair, watching tiny specks dance in the air. They float like little diamonds in the sun, showing me the things that time has done. The farmhouse creaks a lonely, gentle sound as another peaceful evening settles down. I trace a circle on the aging glass and watch the weary autumn shadows pass. Some people want a shiny, brand new life without a single trace of tears or strife. But I find beauty in the things that stay, the quiet love that doesn't wash away. There is dust on the window pane, like a memory that refuses to wane. Every smudge is a story we live through, every fingerprint a piece of me and you. We didn't keep it perfect, we just kept it real, letting every broken corner learn to heal. I wouldn't trade the sunshine or the rain, or the dust on the window pane. Dust on the window pane. I see the scratching from the neighbor's cat in the corner where the muddy boots were sad. The little smudges from a child's hand, a messy kind of love I understand. Outside the yard is overgrown and wild, but looking at it always makes me smile. The polished silver tarnishes and fades, but the soul of this old house has firmly stayed. You walk into the room and touch my hair. We breathe the heavy honey-scented air. Some people want a shiny, brand new life without a single trace of tears or strife. But I find beauty in the things that stay, the quiet love that doesn't wash away. There is dust on the window pane, like a memory that refuses to wane. Every smudge is a story we live through, every fingerprint a piece of me and you. We didn't keep it perfect, we just kept it real, letting every broken corner learn to heal. I wouldn't trade the sunshine or the rain, or the dust on the window pane. Let the years pile up, let the seasons turn. We have got so much left to unlearn. Perfection is a ghost we never caught, but look at all this quiet grace we've got. Look at what we've got. Every smudge is a story we live through, every fingerprint a piece of me and you. We didn't keep it perfect, we just kept it real, letting every broken corner learn to heal. I wouldn't trade the sunshine or the rain, or the dust on the window pane. Just leave it there, let the light shine through. Dust on the window pane. Climbed the wooden stairs up to the top. The dust was thick enough to make me stop. Beside the broken lamp, an old guitar, I found a cardboard box shaped like a star. I blew away the cobwebs on the lid to find the little secrets that it hid. A bundle tied up in a faded string, a heavy quiet settled on everything. I smelled the lavender and age decay. A million miles and 40 years away. The ink is turning yellow on the page. The cursive handwriting belongs to an older age, but the passion in the words is beating fast, a stubborn ghost escaping from the past. I'm reading letters in the attic, listening to the rain against the tin. A time was kinda static. Where does the story end and love begin? He wrote about the stars above the farm and how he longed to hold her in his arm. A fragile paper testament of truth, the beautiful and reckless hope of youth, lost inside this cinematic. Letters in the attic. My dearest Jane, the second letter reads, I'm sending you these little flower seeds. Plant them when the winter turns to spring, and think of me when little robins sing. The tears are welling up inside my eyes to witness such an intimate disguise. A soldier riding from a foreign land with trembling hope and dirt upon his hand. I wonder if he made it back to see the blooming of that little cherry tree. The ink is turning yellow on the page. The cursive handwriting belongs to an older age, but the passion in the words is beating fast, a stubborn ghost escaping from the past. I'm reading letters in the attic, listening to the rain against the tin. A time was kinda static. Where does the story end and love begin? He wrote about the stars above the farm and how he longed to hold her in his arm. A fragile paper testament of truth, the beautiful and reckless hope of youth, lost inside this cinematic. Letters in the attic. I carefully retie the faded twine and put the box back in its holy shrine. Some loves are meant to live beyond the grave, a quiet, silent treasure we can save, a treasure we can save. Listening to the rain against the tin. A time was kinda static. Where does the story end and love begin? He wrote about the stars above the farm and how he longed to hold her in his arm. A fragile paper testament of truth, the beautiful and reckless hope of youth, lost inside this cinematic. Letters in the attic. Folded paper, faded ink. Letters in the attic. The diner signs are turning off the neon lights. It's getting late on one of those November nights. The pavement's wet from the evening showers. We've been sitting in that booth for 3 whole hours. You pull your denim jacket tight against the chill. The streets are empty and the neighborhood is still. I offer you my scarf to wrap around your neck. You smile a bit and say you're a nervous wreck. Our shoulders brush as we step off the curb. I'm trying hard to find the perfect word. I could have called a cab to take you down the street, but I just want to stretch the time with my 2 feet. The destination feels a little bit too near when all I want to do is keep you standing here. I am taking my time, walking you home under the glow of the monochrome, avoiding the cracks on the sidewalk stone. Just taking my time, walking you home. I pray every traffic light stays on the red to give me a moment to clear up my head. I don't wanna be in my bedroom alone, so I'm taking my time, walking you home. Walking you home. Walking you home. Walking We passed the old cathedral on the avenue, the stained glass windows looking beautifully blue. You point out a constellation in the sky and look at me with that twinkle in your eye. I laugh and tell you it's an airplane flight, but I don't want to ruin the magic of the night. Our footsteps fall in a perfect harmony, a little syncopated rhythm just for you and me. The porch of your apartment is in sight. I have to figure out a way to say goodnight. I could have called a cab to take you down the street, but I just want to stretch your time with my 2 feet. The destination feels a little bit too near when all I want to do is keep you standing here. I am taking my time, walking you home under the glow of the monochrome, avoiding the cracks on the sidewalk stone. Just taking my time, walking you home. I pray every traffic light stays on the red to give me a moment to clear up my head. I don't want to be in my bedroom alone, so I'm taking my time walking you home. Standing at your doorway in the dark, you fumble for your keys, igniting a spark. You hesitate and turn around to say, I really had a lovely time today. Me too, I whisper back. I took all my time walking you home under the glow of the monochrome, avoiding the cracks on the sidewalk stone. Just taking my time walking you home. I prayed every traffic light stayed on the red to give me a moment to clear up my head. I didn't want to be in my bedroom alone, so I took all my time walking you home. Good night. See you soon, walking you home. Wash it away. The sky has worn a heavy coat of gray all week. The river banks are overflowing from the creek. I make a cup of chamomile and watch the drops, a steady meditation that rarely stops. They slide against the glass in crooked little lines, a natural procession of waterborne designs. The fire in the hearth is burning low and red, a comfortable silence hovering around my head. I breathe in the scent of petrichor and pine, and feel my weary spirit starting to align. There is a music in the falling of the sky, a lullaby that tells you it's alright to cry. The earth is drinking up the sorrow from the ground and wrapping everything in a soothing sound. I am listening to the echoes of a gentle rain, washing out the traces of the old domain, rinsing off the bitterness and all the pain. In the echoes of a gentle rain, let the water purify the heavy stone. Remind me that I'm never truly here alone. The universe is singing out a soft refrain in the echoes of a gentle rain. Echoes echoes of a gentle rain. I think about the arguments we left behind, the jagged little edges of a troubled mind. They seem so very small against the mighty storm, as I pull the woolen blanket to keep me warm. The tapping on the roof is like a metronome, reminding me that peace is found inside the home. You walk into the kitchen with a sleepy face and wrap your arms around me in a slow embrace. We don't need to talk to understand the mood, just standing in the middle of this gratitude. There is a music in the falling of the sky, a lullaby that tells you it's alright to cry. The earth is drinking up the sorrow from the ground and wrapping everything in a soothing sound. I am listening to the echoes of a gentle rain, washing out the traces of the old domain, rinsing off the bitterness and all the pain. In the echoes of a gentle rain, let the water purify the heavy stone, remind me that I'm never truly here alone. The universe is singing out a soft refrain in the echoes of a gentle rain. Pitter patter, let it shatter all the walls we built, washing away the anxiety and the guilt. Tomorrow morning there will be a brand new sun, but tonight the healing work is being done. Let it rain. Gentle rain, washing out the traces of the old domain, rinsing off the bitterness and all the pain. In the echoes of a gentle rain, let the water purify the heavy stone, remind me that I'm never truly here alone. The universe is singing out a soft refrain in the echoes of a gentle rain. Just listen. Echoes of a gentle rain. So quiet. Tea is getting cold inside the cup. I am looking down and you're not looking up. The porcelain is tracing little rings, a heavy atmosphere of broken things. We sit across the table in the dark, trying to ignite a missing spark. I hear the ticking of the grandfather clock. It sounds a little louder when we walk. The space between us measures just a foot, but feels like miles of ashes and of soot. I bite my lip and try to find a way to articulate the things I shouldn't say. It's not the angry shouting that will break a heart, it's not the bitter arguments that tear us apart. It is the empty spaces lingering in the air, the phantom of a feeling that is no longer there. We are drowning in the words we never said, swallowing the truths we hold instead. A dictionary burning in the back of my mind, searching for the syllables I just cannot find. I love you, but the silence is too loud. A heavy, suffocating kind of cloud. We build a wall of quiet made of lead, drowning in the words we never said. words we never said. I think about the evening in the park, when everything was easy in the dark. You told me I was exactly what you need, and planted such a hopeful little seed. But seasons change and rivers tend to dry. We forgot to water what we planted, you and I. And now I'm staring at your familiar hands, trying to remember all our promised lands. If I could only bridge the canyon here, I'd whisper a confession in your ear. It's not the anger shouting that will break a heart. It's not the bitter arguments that tear us apart. It is the empty spaces lingering in the air, the phantom of a feeling that is no longer there. We are drowning in the words we never said, swallowing the truths we hold instead. A dictionary burning in the back of my mind, searching for the syllables I just cannot find. I love you, but the silence is too loud. A heavy, suffocating kind of cloud. We build a wall of quiet made of lead, drowning in the words we never said. Maybe I should tell you that I understood, but pride is such a paralyzing ghost. It steals the very things we want the most. I just watch you breathe. Truths we hold instead, a dictionary burning in the back of my mind, searching for the syllables I just cannot find. I love you, but the silence is too loud. A heavy, suffocating kind of cloud. We build a wall of quiet made of lead, drowning in the words we never said. Just say it, please say it, words we never said. Safe. The summer sun is glaring on the street, the pavement radiating waves of heat. The crowd is pushing past me on the square. There's a chaotic static in the air. I feel the sensory overload begin, the subtle trembling underneath my skin. And then you step in front of me and smile and say we're going to rest a little while. You block the blinding flashes of the day and chase the buzzing turbulence away. I step behind the shelter of your frame and quietly whisper out your name. Some people want to stand inside the light, to be the center stage and burning bright, but I am perfectly content to hide with you standing firmly by my side. I am safe in your shadow, cool and collected on the meadow. When the blinding world becomes too much to bear, I know that I can find a sanctuary there. You are the oak tree standing in the sun, my quiet refuge when the day is done. Let them have the spotlight and the glow. I am perfectly safe in your shadow. Safe in your shadow. Safe in your shadow. The evening news is loud upon the screen, a terrifying, unforgiving scene. I pull my knees against my fragile chest, feeling like a bird without a nest. You walk into the living room and sigh. You read the subtle panic in my eye. You turn the television off and sit and wrap me in a blanket softly knit. You hum a melody I've always always known, and suddenly I do not feel alone. Some people want to stand inside the light, to be the center stage and burning bright, but I am perfectly content to hide with you standing firmly by my side. I am safe in your shadow, cool and collected on the meadow when the blinding world becomes too much to bear. I know that I can find a sanctuary there. You are the oak tree standing in the sun, my quiet refuge when the day is done. Let them have the spotlight and the glow. I am perfectly safe in your shadow. It's not about erasing who I am. It's not about retreating like a lamb. It's knowing I have a place to catch my breath, a shield against the chaos and the death. You are my shield. I am safe in your shadow, cool and collected on the meadow when the blinding world becomes too much to bear. I know that I can find a sanctuary there. You are the oak tree standing in the sun, my quiet refuge when the day is done. Let them have the spotlight and the glow. I am perfectly safe in your shadow. Keep me covered just for a minute, safe in your shadow. So delicate. I found a moth upon the windowsill. Its papery wings were perfectly still, a masterpiece of powder and of lace, resting in a temporary space. It made me think of porcelain and glass, and how the beautiful moments come and pass. The spider web catching the morning dew, a crystalline geometry of blue. We walk around this planet entirely blind to all the fragile beauty we can find. We step so heavily upon the earth, forgetting what the quietness is worth. Handle with care, the edges are thin. It takes a gentle touch to enter in. If you press too hard, the magic flies, shattering right before your very eyes. Oh, we are made of fragile little things, spun sugar, promises and paper wings, a hollow bone, a single strand of hair, a whispered secret floating on the air. Love is not a mountain made of stone. It is a delicate seedling we have sown, easily crushed if we forget to care for the fragile little things we share. Fragile little things. I remember how my voice began to break when I confessed my biggest worst mistake. You didn't raise your voice or turn away. You handled my confession like a clay. You molded it with sympathy and grace, and wiped a single tear from off my face. That was the moment I completely fell underneath your quiet, careful spell, because you understand the subtle art of holding a fragile, beating heart. Handle with care, the edges are thin. It takes a gentle touch to enter in. If you press too hard, the magic flies, shattering right before your very eyes. Oh, we are made of fragile little things, spun sugar, promises and paper wings, a hollow bone, a single strand of hair, a whispered secret floating on the air. Love is not a mountain made of stone. It is a delicate seedling we have sown, easily crushed if we forget to for the fragile little things we share. Don't break me. I am glass and I am ghost, the things that we protect the very most. Little things, spun sugar promises and paper wings, a hollow bone, a single strand of hair, a whispered secret floating on the air. Love is not a mountain made of stone, it is a delicate seedling we have sown, easily crushed if we forget to care for the fragile little things we share. Handle with care, paper wings, fragile little things. Listen. The television's finally been unplugged. The dog is sleeping softly on the rug. The refrigerator hum is dying out, erasing every residue of doubt. It's 3 a.m., the holy hour of night, when everything is bathed in silver light. I lie awake beside you in the bed, with peaceful empty spaces in my head. The world outside is frozen in the frost, a billion racing conversations lost, and all that's left is you and me in space, suspended in the solitary place. I don't want a marching band to play, I don't want the dawn to bring the day. I just want to freeze the pendulum in time and memorize the rhythm of this rhyme. I am swimming in the stillness of the room, breathing in the midnight soft perfume. Every shadow paints a masterpiece, a temporary beautiful release. No urgent calls, no places we should be, just the quiet universe of you and me. Let the petals settle on the bloom. I am swimming in the stillness of the room, stillness of the room. I hear a single car drive down the street, a momentary breaking of the beat. It fades away into the dark unknown and leaves us even perfectly alone. Your chest is rising softly by my side, a steady ocean, an incoming tide. I sink my own breathing up with yours, closing all the figurative doors. There is a profound luxury in this, a simple, uncomplicated bliss. I don't want a marching band to play, I don't want the dawn to bring the day. I just want to freeze the pendulum in time and memorize the rhythm of this rhyme. I am swimming in the stillness of the room, breathing in the midnight soft perfume. Every shadow paints a masterpiece, a temporary beautiful release. No urgent calls, no places we should be, just the quiet universe of you and me. Let the petals settle on the bloom. I am swimming in the stillness of the room. They say that silence is a scary thing, an empty void without a song to sing. But they have never shared a quiet night with someone who makes the silence feel so right. It feels so right. Of the room, breathing in soft perfume. Every shadow paints a masterpiece, a temporary beautiful release. No urgent calls, no places we should be, just the quiet universe of you and me. Let the petals settle on the bloom. I am swimming in the stillness of the room. Hush now, don't say a word. Stillness. I carried round an anvil in my chest, a heavy iron burden unconfessed. I dragged it through the valleys and the mud. It lived inside the current of my blood. I thought that love was meant to be a strain, a martyr sacrifice of sweat and pain. But then you walked into my dreary life and cut the heavy tethers with a knife. You didn't use a complicated spell or pull me from a terrifying well. You simply put your hand upon my cheek and told me it was okay to be weak. And suddenly the gravity was gone. A gentle light was breaking through the dawn. I didn't know a rescue could be so light, a quiet little whisper in the night. You love me with the weight of a feather, holding me together, floating in the breeze, changing all my catastrophic weather, bringing my anxieties to their knees. It doesn't take a hurricane to move my soul, or a lightning strike to make me whole. You change my world forever with the weight of a feather. The smallest gestures leave the biggest mark, a firefly illuminating in the dark. The way you leave a note beside the sink, the way you know exactly what I think. You never push, you never make demands. You gently hold my spirit in your hands, like a sparrow resting on a wire. You warm me with a very subtle fire. I used to think that I would sink and drown, but you refused to let me be pulled down. And suddenly the gravity was gone. A gentle light was breaking through the dawn. I didn't know a rescue could be so light, a quiet little whisper in the night. You love me with the weight of a feather, holding me together, floating in the breeze, changing all my catastrophic weather, bringing my anxieties to their knees. It doesn't take a hurricane to move my soul, or a lightning strike to make me whole. You change my world forever with the weight of a feather. Drifting on the wind, looking at the sky, I finally have the energy to fly. You showed me that a love can be of grace, a gentle touch upon a weary face. I am flying. Floating in the breeze, changing all my catastrophic weather, bringing my anxieties to their knees. It doesn't take a hurricane to move my soul, or a lightning strike to make me whole. You change my world forever with the weight of a feather. So light, lifting me up, the weight of a feather. crickets tune their little violins. The magic of the midnight now begins. We dragged the wooden rowboat to the edge and pushed it off the muddy, mossy ledge. The water is a mirror made of glass, reflecting every weary cloud that pass. I trail my fingers in the chilly stream and feel like I am slipping in a dream. You lay your jacket out upon the bow. There is no past or future, only now. The current pulls us gently to the bay, washing all the heavy thoughts away. We don't need a compass or a guide. We're surrendering to the quiet tide. Just watching the moonlight on the river, feeling the silver in the shiver. A ribbon of light across the dark, a glowing incandescent little spark. Let the world keep turning on the shore. We don't need to chase it anymore. Wrapped up in a blanket, you and I, floating underneath the velvet sky. Just the moonlight on the river. Moonlight on the river. The silhouettes of weeping pines are tall, standing like a sleepy forest wall. I hear an owl hooting in the deep, a guardian of the secrets that we keep. You look at me with eyes so dark and kind, the rarest kind of treasure I could find. We speak in quiet whispers, low and sweet, to keep the tranquil atmosphere complete. I rest my heavy head against your knee and let the gentle water carry me. The current pulls us gently to the bay, washing all the heavy thoughts away. We don't need a compass or a guide. We're surrendering to the quiet tide. Just watching the moonlight on the river, feeling the silver in the shiver. A ribbon of light across the dark, a glowing incandescent little spark. Let the world keep turning on the shore. We don't need to chase it anymore. Wrapped up in a blanket, you and I, floating underneath the velvet sky. Just the moonlight on the river. Ripple by ripple, wave by wave, this is the kind of peace I crave. Nothing to fix and nothing to prove, just letting the midnight gently move me. Watching the moonlight on the river, feeling the silver in the shiver. A ribbon of light across the dark, a glowing incandescent little spark. Let the world keep turning on the shore. We don't need to chase it anymore. Wrapped up in a blanket, you and I, floating underneath the velvet sky. Just the moonlight on the river, drifting away. Moonlight on the river. Gather around. The twilight paints the sky in bruised plum. I hear the distant, happy backyard hum. We hung the mason jars along the wire and lit a little cedar wood campfire. The neighbors brought a bottle of sweet wine. We're sitting on the porch beneath the pine. The summer heat is fading into cool. The kids are splashing softly in the pool. I look across the lawn and catch your eye, a silent little promise passing by. There is a magic in the fading light, before the heavy curtain of the night, when every face is glowing with a grace, suspended in this happy little space. Under the flickering lanterns, watching the beautiful patterns dancing across your lovely smiling face, a messy unchoreographed embrace. We are laughing at a joke I can't recall, leaning up against the wooden wall, a snapshot of a memory we make, a precious little souvenir to take under the flickering lanterns. Flickering lanterns. Somebody tunes an old acoustic string and starts to play a song we all can sing. The harmonies are clumsy but they're real, a perfect illustration of how we feel. The fireflies are joining in the dance, a tiny glowing midsummer romance. You wrap a woven blanket round my chill and tell me that you love me, and you will, through every shifting season of the year. As long as there are lanterns burning here, there is a magic in the fading light, before the heavy curtain of the night, when every face is glowing with a grace, suspended in this happy little space. Under the flickering lanterns, watching the beautiful patterns dancing across your lovely smiling face, a messy unchoreographed embrace. We are laughing at a joke I can't recall, leaning up against the wooden wall, a snapshot of a memory we make, a precious little souvenir to take under the flickering lanterns. The fire's turning down to glowing coals, a quiet satisfaction in our souls. The guests are slowly walking to their cars, leaving us alone beneath the stars, just you and me. Watching the beautiful patterns dancing across your lovely smiling face, a messy unchoreographed embrace. We are laughing at a joke I can't recall, leaning up against the wooden wall, a snapshot of a memory we make, a precious little souvenir to take under the flickering lanterns. Hide away. We walked across the meadow in the dew to find the hidden corner that we knew, where the branches sweep the clover on the ground, creating a pavilion of no sound. The emerald curtain falls around our knees, a sanctuary built by ancient trees. The filtered sunlight dapples on your skin, a sacred little chapel we sit in. I lean my weary back against the bark and wait for the descending of the dark. The world is full of concrete and of steel, a dizzy, unrelenting hamster wheel. But nature has a pocket we can hide, where we can leave the heavy things outside. We are safe under the willow tree, a secret little place for you and me. The hanging leaves are keeping out the rain, a natural umbrella for the pain. We whisper our confessions to the root and eat the sweet and wild summer fruit. No one can find us in this canopy. We are safe under the willow tree, under the willow tree. You carve our little initials in the dirt and tell me that you'll heal my every hurt. I watch the little ants go marching by, oblivious to the tears inside my eye. There is a grounding comfort in the soil, a break from all the trouble and the toil. I smell the scent of moss and yesterday and feel my anxious armor melt away. You hold my hand and kiss my knuckles slow. This is the only heaven I will know. The world is full of concrete and of steel, a dizzy, unrelenting hamster wheel. But nature has a pocket we can hide, where we can leave the heavy things outside. We are safe under the willow tree, a secret little place for you and me. The hanging leaves are keeping out the rain, a natural umbrella for the pain. We whisper our confessions to the root and eat the sweet and wild summer fruit. No one can find us in this canopy. We are safe under the willow tree. If the winter comes and strips the branches bare, I will still remember sitting there. The ghost of all the green will keep us warm, a shelter from the terrifying storm, a shelter from the storm. We are safe under the willow tree, a secret little place for you and me. The hanging leaves are keeping out the rain, a natural umbrella for the pain. We whisper our confessions to the root and eat the sweet and wild summer fruit. No one can find us in this canopy. We are safe under the willow tree. Just breathe, hide with me under the willow tree. Little things. I opened up my velvet jewelry box to find the little key that fits the locks. Beneath the silver rings and tangled chain, I keep a little shelter from the rain. A collection of the notes you passed to me when we were young and wild and running free, written on the back of grocery bills in yellow sticky notes from windowsills. I flatten out the creases with my thumb and read them when my spirit's feeling numb. They aren't made of diamond or of gold, they won't protect me from the bitter cold, but they hold a different kind of currency, the quiet way you always look at me. I am saving folded paper hearts, a gallery of tiny little arts, a simple I love you in messy ink, a penny for whatever I might think. You leave them in chase away the blues. A fragile little token of the start. I am saving folded paper hearts. Folded paper hearts. I found one in the pages of my book just when I forgot the way you look. It said, "I'll see you at the corner store." I smiled and let it flutter to the floor. Some people show their love in massive ways, with grand romantic gestures on display, but I prefer the quiet, steady stream, the homemade little anchors of my dream. A crumpled napkin from the coffee shop, reminding me the loving doesn't stop. They aren't made of diamond or of gold, they won't protect me from the bitter cold, but they hold a different kind of currency, the quiet way you always look at me. I am saving folded paper hearts, a gallery of tiny little arts, a simple I love you in messy ink, a penny for whatever I might think. You leave them in my pockets and my shoes, a brilliant way to chase away the blues. A fragile little token of the start. I am saving folded paper hearts. When we are old and rocking in our chairs, with silver threading through our fading hairs, I'll bring the wooden box for you to see, the paper trail of how you loved me. How you loved me. I am saving folded paper hearts, a gallery of tiny little arts, a simple I love you in messy ink, a penny for whatever I might think. You leave them in my pockets and my shoes, a brilliant way to chase away the blues. A fragile little token of the start. I am saving folded paper hearts. I keep them all, every single one. Folded paper hearts. Stay a while. The embers in the fireplace are gray. The longest night is finally given way. A purple bruise is blooming in the east. The roaring of the midnight wind has ceased. We stayed awake to watch the shadows fade, and talked about the promises we made. My head is resting heavy on your chest. The house is in a state of perfect rest. The morning dew is settling on the lawn. We made it to the edges of the dawn. I know the busy world is waking up. I hear the pouring of the coffee cup, but we don't have to join the rushing race. Let's hold on to the stillness of this place. Let's just linger in the light, wash away the sorrow of the night, bathe inside the golden morning glow. Take it very easy, very slow. We fought enough of battles in the dark. Now it's time to listen to the lark. Everything is beautifully bright. Let's just linger in the light. Linger in the light. I trace the little lines around your smile. I wanna freeze this picture for a while. The dust is dancing softly in the beam. We are walking on the edges of a dream. There is a kind of healing in the sun, a quiet understanding that we won. We survived the heavy, bitter rain and walked out of the tunnel of the pain. Now there is nothing left for us to do but let the warm horizon wash us through. I know the busy world is waking up, I hear the pouring of the coffee cup, but we don't have to join the rushing race. Let's hold on to the stillness of this place. Let's just linger in the light, wash away the sorrow of the night, bathe inside the golden morning glow. Take it very easy, very slow. We fought enough for battles in the dark, now it's time to listen to the lark. Everything is beautifully bright. Let's just linger in the light. Don't rush away, the day will wait for us. There is no need to make a heavy fuss. Just close your tired eyes and hold my hand, and let the sunlight carry us to land, carry us to land. Just linger in the light, wash away the sorrow of the night, bathe inside the golden morning glow. Take it very easy, very slow. We fought enough for battles in the dark, now it's time to listen to the lark. Everything is beautifully bright. Let's just linger in the light. Just linger. The morning is our